Hey moms and dads, this is Brody Swanson coming to you again with a Matthew 25 update. We've been using this year in both ECEC and preschool and elementary at Elmbrook, all of the kids, to be able to say, how can we put feet to our faith? And we've taken the Matthew 25 passage where Jesus is talking to his disciples. Let me read it for you just to remind you of what we've been trying to do. It says, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." And we've taken on some of those issues already. October, 3,100 pounds of food collected for the Hunger Task Force. November, Heartfire Ministries opened a Christmas store that was supplied in great part from the donations that you and your children were able to bring in, and they were so excited to see the family's response to that Christmas store. December, we worked with the local prison system, the local jail system, to really help those families who are separated during this Christmas season and help it to become a more positive experience and to be able to encourage them in any way that we could. And now we come to January, and we take on that issue, I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. And we take that for granted. If we want something to drink, we go to the drinking fountain, or we go over to the faucet and we fill a cup of water, or we buy a bottle of water out of the cooler somewhere. And we take for granted how easy it is for us to get clean water. And yet on many continents all over the world, people are struggling to get clean water. And they're walking miles just to get a jug of it, or they don't have access to it at all. And over 4,000 kids a day are dying because of things brought on by stuff that's carried in unclean water. And so this month with our Matthew 25 project, we want to make a difference. We want to help families in some other part of the world get clean water, and to be able to help them become more healthy so that their kids aren't staying home from school, they can be more educated, they can make a difference in their community. And what it comes down to is through Compassion International, who's been working all around the world on this issue of clean water, we can make a small donation and make a big difference. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a coin drive. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. All throughout the month of January, we're going to be collecting as many coins as we can. Have your kids bring in pennies. Have them bring in all of those different things that they're finding or saving. And we're going to collect this and try to buy some water filters. $55 buys one single water filter to give to a family so that they can take the water that they would get in their local community, pass it through this filter, and be able to drink clean water. There's going to be a video at the end of my time talking to you, and I encourage you to stay on the line and watch that so that you can understand fully what Compassion is doing. Or go to compassion.com and put in the search bar clean water, and you can find out exactly what this is all about. But here at Elmbrook, we're going to do a coin drive. And I would encourage you not to just empty your pocket, hand it to your kid, and say, hey, go ahead and go put that in the bucket. That's fine, but I think we might be missing an opportunity. I want to encourage you to say, hey, there's chores around the house, or there are things going on outside, maybe shoveling the sidewalk when we get snow, or things like that where they can earn some of these coins in small ways so that they have a little skin in the game, as we say it. They put a little effort into it, so it's not just, hey, I'm giving mom and dad's money, but I've worked for this. This matters to me. I want to make a difference. And so you might want to take those simple household chores and connect that with what we're doing with this coin drive. And I'd encourage you to do that. This is a great opportunity, this Matthew 25 project, to help your kids put feet to their faith. I'm excited about what we're seeing already. Keep going strong, even though it's a new year and we're just kind of settling back in. Keep going strong. Help your kids make the connection. And I can't wait to see the impact that this makes both in our community as we give and around the world as families get these water filters. Thanks for your continued efforts and your continued attention to this. We'll see you soon.
Could you imagine giving this dirty water to your thirsty child? It's this last step that makes all the difference. For millions of children in the developing world, just like Fiona, the water they are collecting and drinking contains life-threatening diseases, putting their life at risk every day. Safe drinking water is absolutely essential for life and foundational for a future. Water of Life, Compassion's safe water system, is the most effective way to give a child a lifetime of safe water. Inside this system, water is directed through a collection of tiny tubes that have pores hundreds of times thinner than the human hair, removing the bacteria. With regular rinsing, a single Compassion safe water system will provide over 1 million gallons of safe water. That's more than enough to last a lifetime for a child like Fiona and her family. I asked Fiona's mother how Compassion's Water of Life has benefited her family.
tugwa neza ubundi twarayanywa akadutera indwara nyinshi ariko ubu ntawe ukirwara cyane kuko twabonye amazi meza. Imana ibahe umugisha rwose Compassion yatugiriye neza.
As an important part of Compassion's ministry, local churches distribute Water of Life to children and families who struggle to find safe drinking water. The health trainer or local pastor visits the family in their home and shows them how quick and easy it is to set up the bucket and filter system and start providing safe water. But providing safe water is just the start. Through Compassion's one-on-one programs, Fiona will receive the help she needs, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and educationally, to break free from poverty and not only survive, but thrive. Today, over 1 million children are finding freedom from poverty through Compassion's programs around the world. For $55, you can transform the life of a child and their family starting today. Please give a Compassion safe water system and provide a child and their family with one of the greatest gifts anyone could ever give: safe drinking water for life.